What's up, YouTube? So today I'm going to review my KRK ROKIT 6, the third generation. I've had the monitors for about 3 months, so I've been using them pretty much daily whenever I produce music or whatever, like listen to things and just different tests. So I'm going to give you my honest review about it. I'm going to list some pros and cons, and you guys let me know what you guys think of the review. And if you have a pair like this, if you have another pair that are in a similar competing range, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. The first thing I like about the KRKs is going to be the price point for the quality of sound they produce. I got the pair for around $3.99, so each speaker goes for about $200. And if you look online and you do some price matching, some price bidding, you give them for lower. I'm rounding to $3.99 because that's about what everybody gets it for. But if you look hard enough, you get them for maybe $3.60 to $4.10 with tax and everything included. But for the price that I got them, and comparing them to other monitors such as the HS8s, the Yamaha HS8s, those are really good monitors, and supposedly they have a really accurate sound. I haven't heard a pair myself, but for what I've been using the KRKs for, and the adjustments you could do with your ears or with the switches on the back, and we'll go into that later. They're a really good monitor. They produce a pretty accurate sound for what you're paying for them. The second thing that I like about the KRKs is that they have adjustable knobs on the back. So if you wanted to boost a certain frequency range, so if you're really into bass music and you wanted the decibels in the lower frequencies to be higher, there's a knob on the back on where you can change that. Or if you're used to certain sounding speakers that maybe had a little bit more high frequencies or mid frequencies, you could try to adjust these to replicate that sound to get it as close as to where your ear wants them, or to where however you want to hear whatever sound that's coming out the speakers. The third good thing I like about the KRK, or any monitor in general, whenever you're producing or whenever you're listening to music, usually you have headphones on. And for me personally, headphones make my ears fatigue faster. Why? Because the headphones right here, and a lot of times I have closed back headphones. I do have a pair of open back headphones, which my ears don't tire as fast, but the sound is being, I guess, shot at your ear from right here as compared to standing back, like here. And you can control, you can help ear fatigue with the volume you play things at and how often you take breaks. So but the KRKs, I notice my ears don't tire as fast. And again, I have them at a low volume whenever I'm doing watching videos, or if I'm like making music or anything like that. I have the speakers at a low volume, but I can go for a couple hours without having to take a break or anything like that. So that actually helps me, and it actually makes my time more efficient whenever I'm doing stuff involving the monitors. So one of the bad things about the monitors, the lower frequency, so the bass, isn't as accurate as some might like it to be. Now these are 6-inch monitors. That's a KRK ROKIT 6, so the lower frequency for, I guess, a monitor in this size is really hard to sort of get that balance right. Now for like if you had a subwoofer or anything like that to produce bass, you would get a more accurate bass sound as compared to the monitors with I guess a limited size to work with. So from what I read on reviews and what I've experienced, the bass in the KRK, you have plenty of punch, you have plenty of hit whenever you're going to the bass. Now, whether it's always accurate or not, that's going to be your biggest problem. But you shouldn't come across this as a problem if you're not trying to produce music, or if you don't need a super accurate bass. So if you're just listening to whatever, or these are for your living room maybe, or maybe in your bedroom if you're playing games and things like that, you don't always need a super accurate bass. So you're just there, you're getting the monitors so they're loud, and you have that sound. You have that sound whenever you're playing and things like that. So this will only be a problem if you're producing music, which I do produce music, but if you know what the song sounds like, and this will sort of help, if you play a song and you know what it sounds like on a flat pair of monitors or headphones, and then you compare it to what you're hearing with the KRK monitors, you can sort of adjust inside your head what things should sound like. And you just sort of get used to the monitors. You know, like, the monitors exaggerate the bass this much. No, I need to cut it back, or I need to turn it up this much just to have that bass sound that I want to have. So here's sort of a test for the speakers. I'm playing a pretty popular song, Fade by Alan Walker. So hopefully you guys could get a sound idea of what it's like. I'll speed through it. Speed up. Another test, I have, let's see, I have it about at those settings. Let's see if I can point. That one's just like doing the input, that one's for the volume on the monitor. And again, I am playing no copyright sounds, different Heaven and Slain area, I feel like horrible. Just the drop of it, just so you could get an idea of how it sounds like, even though it's sort of hard to pick it up through a camera mic, but maybe some of you might just want to hear it for the loudness or anything like that. So here we go.